I have a tight squeeze in here, and my dryer is located in the middle lower portion of the house. So my dryer exhaust has a pretty long run. I've already cleaned the booster fan. The booster fan I've located in the garage. Again, I got a pretty long run to get outside. And where the air is sucked into the booster fan, in case you have one, you want to pull that inlet off, reach up in there, and I pulled out a wad of lint that it kind of looked like a thick donut. And once I removed that, the airflow increased a lot. So with the reduced airflow I had, because my booster fan was kind of packed with lint, I expected I needed to do some cleaning, not only on the dryer, but on some of the exhaust pipe as well. Okay, to remove this bottom panel, I'm going to remove 2 sheet metal screws, one on each side, using a 1/4 inch socket. So let's get that done. Okay, so we've got that removed, and I can actually see a lot of lint already filling up this part of the dryer. Let's take a closer. 2 things we want to look at. First, you can see the bottom of this has a good amount of lint built up. It's not as bad as it could be, but you know, we still want to get this all cleaned up. So I'm going to use some vacuum attachments I have and get all of that lint inside there vacuumed up. Now, that little circular, tube right there, I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn the dryer on so you can see where the flame is, and you'll better understand why you want to make sure that this whole compartment does not build up with lint. Second thing I'm going to look at is inside here. I'm going to use some finer tools and clean out. This is the lint, where the lint screen is. The lint screen does capture a lot of lint, but you can still see that there's a lot jammed in there. So I'm going to vacuum all that out with some special tools I'll attach to my vacuum. See, this is how a gas-fired dryer runs. There's your drum. Wait for it. See it heating up? There is the gas burning that is drying the clothes in your dryer. So you can see that if you get a lot of lint built up inside this compartment, there is an open flame that could catch all that lint on fire. And I think it's important for everybody to see that, you know, there's a pretty good-sized fire burning inside your dryer. You really want to keep this area clean. I have a Shark vacuum cleaner, and I am going to gently use this particular tip to suck out most of the lint that's inside there. And I also have an attachment. I think this is actually used for cleaning in crevices for cars and other things, but I can use this tip to get into those really small places and reach in. I'm gonna go right around all the wiring and really try and get all the lint out from in there, just to make sure that this dryer is safe for the next year or so, and no risk of lint fire. Alright, with everything cleaned out, I've pulled up the waste container, and as you can see, my Shark is almost half full of lint, and all of this came from inside the dryer right around that flame. So, good thing we got this thing cleaned. Alright, so it's still an old dryer, but much cleaner down inside it. Let's take a look at that flame that's about to start and see how that